Before starting this video off, I would like to announce that next week, in order to go through all the entries and make everyone happy, I'll be releasing an extra video, so there will be 4 videos next week. Return to the business at hand. Another entry was suggested by my good friend Dragos. The funny thing is that he asked for about 5 or 6 movies, but I think it is only fair to only have 1 movie per person, so I just decided to review the first movie that he suggested. By the by, I'm the movie guy, and let's start this review. Now, the inception of this film is a pretty interesting story. Marty Scorsese met Paul Schrader through Brian De Palma. Only great names mentioned here. In their conversation about movies, Paul said that to him, movies are like dreams. That influenced Marty into making the movie feel like a dream sequences. Marty was also influenced by 2 other films, The Wrong Man and A Bigger Splash. The inspiration for Schrader, the writer, was even more interesting. He was inspired by the diary of Arthur Bremer, the man who shot presidential candidate George Wallace, and the song Taxi by Harry Chapin also influenced him, as well as his battle with insomnia. Taxi Driver follows Travis Bickle, an unstable war veteran turned cabbie who battles insomnia. At night, when he can't sleep, he goes to cinemas where they play dirty movies. He also thinks that the world is filled with scum and the world needs cleansing. He notices a girl named Betsy and he asks her out. What's more, he finds a young girl named Iris who is a prostitute and he tries to change her life. Of course, Taxi Driver is heralded as a masterpiece. The camera work is superb, and there is a cool video online showing how some of those sequences were filmed that is just so interesting. The story is confusing in a sense that you don't know how much of it is real or delusion. Considering that we have an insomniac character, not everything that happens on screen is credible. The constant use of the same song is a cool feature. I think that the meaning is that everything is just starting, since it is the song used in the intro. It gives the illusion that everything is starting all over again, that we are still in the same starting spot. Only 1 song is used, probably only for budgetary issues, since the film did have a tiny budget, and actors reportedly had to take pay cuts. And while interesting in symbolism, this feature also annoyed me, like it was so annoying listening to the same song over and over again. The pace also was a problem for me. I expected a slow pace, despite some photos or some scenes showing this as like a bloody and brutal film. There is, I think, only 1 action scene, and it's not that great. Still, I didn't expect the pace to be this slow. The film hurries nowhere, and I'm not the biggest fan of the slower pace in general. But those who like the slow burn style and a story where you can come up with your own solutions to what's going on, those guys will like it. The film does not provide the answers to you. The performances are on another level though. Robert De Niro is so good here. I love his narration, his expressions. He really looks like a guy that is tired and doesn't sleep.
Talking to me?
Jodie Foster is also great. I mean, looking now at what she has become, it's really interesting to see her in her debut.
I don't know who's weirder, you or me.
In the end, I think that this film is for a certain audience and I'm not really part of it. I recognize the greatness, but I can't go recommend it to everyone when I personally wouldn't watch it again. My rating might surprise some of you. It's 3.5 stars, and as I've said, there are some great things. It's just that it wasn't a movie to my liking. What are your thoughts on Taxi Driver? Let me know down in the comments. While you are there, press that like and subscribe button. Press the bell to get notifications every time my videos get uploaded. And until next time, keep on watching movies, guys.
Do the famous line.
No.
Did you enjoy making the movie?
Who are you talking to?
Do you like working with Dustin Hoffman?
Are you talking to me?